What can I say? I've only just started, but I'm killing already. The bit is on fire. What can I spray? Look at the flame, that is the flame. I call the ambulance, call the fireman. Cause my flow ain't got no manners, man. I was raised with very good manners, but them manners ain't got no manners. Ask my friends, their parents don't like me. Trust me, fam, ain't no one like me. Out of 10, maybe just 3. I was legal in the grime since 003.
I used to spit bars in the corner. Now I piss bars in the corner. Didn't know how to write them in order.
Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Linda Rose and I'm here with TooClassical. Like, how are you?
I'm good, you know. I'm here, have some order. See my sound, they make it more than a quarter. No longer broke, I guess now I need.
Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Linda Rose and I'm here with TooClassical. It's been a long time.
Yeah, long time. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where have you been?
I've been around, you know, just been working on various tracks.
Yeah.
Right, getting ready for 2015. So, you know, steps ahead. That's what I'm trying to do.
Rumor has it that you have a new mixtape. Is that true?
Yeah, it's called. It's actually called Vintage. We haven't got the release date yet, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming, definitely.
So, how long has it actually took you to produce this?
Wow. Well, I was working on Vintage for 2 years now. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and I was working on it while I was working on the Who's About This mixtape, the one I released a year ago.
Yeah.
While I was working on the Who's About This, I was also working on the Vintage mixtape. So yeah, I was just writing tracks, rewriting them, writing, recording, re-recording again. That's what happened, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually a lot of work to work on two things at once.
I know you have to do it. You have to do it, especially if you got a lot of competitions around. You have to stay. You have to stay two steps ahead as an artist. That's what you have to do. There's no time to rest.
All right, that's true. But I'm actually interested, like a young man with swag as well. Vintage. What is vintage like?
Vintage basically is because you can tell by my name as well, my artist name TooClassical. You get what I mean? I like a lot of old school music. You know, I'm a lot into the Ray Charles, Elvis, Buddy Waters, Little Walter. A lot of old school artists from the 1940s, 50s, 60s, The Temptations, Marvin Gaye, all of them. Like, so, you know, so I thought I could do a project that links with my name, you know, do you get what I mean? With my artist name and the background I came from, you know, which is vintage, old school kind of style. Like, that's the kind of music I like doing. If I knew how to sing, I'll be doing a lot of jazz. But since I don't know how to sing, I try to put that vintage sound onto my hip hop as well.
To be fair with you, yeah, TooClassical and jazz, dressed like this. Damn.
Obviously, you have to link. You know, you have to. You also have to adapt into the times you live now. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
So you know, I put a lot of new school into old school.
Yeah.
You know, I have to remember that I live in the 20th century now. You know, it's 2014, 2015 soon. So you know, that's what it is.
All right. So I did have a chance to actually preview your mixtape, and my favorite one is Evil Eyes.
Oh, Evil Eyes.
Tell me about it. Like, what inspired it?
Evil Eyes. What inspired that song? Well, I had the instrumental for that song. I had it on me for over 3 years. And then what inspired me to write was the fact that, you know, you have a lot of people that, you know, I have a lot of people that likes to judge me for who I am, the way I behave, the way I act, and the way I talk, the way I write my songs, and the way I go about, the way I behave, and stuff like that. So I thought, like, you know, when people judge you, they don't really know where you came from. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what that song is about, telling people where I came from and the things that I went through. And you know, you can never judge a book by its cover. You got what I mean? You gotta know, before you judge a person, you need to know the person first.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, my past made me who I am today. So
Yeah.
that's what Evil Eyes is about.
I was born where the devil wouldn't last a second. Can you picture me dead just for a second? I don't think so, cause I already conquered death. Before my mom gave birth, I was facing death. I was taught never chase up, wish for less. Cause I hardly saw the day of light for the year. Get up, definition of hell. Who's the real killer? Nobody can tell, but we still wanna make the best star on earth. Yeah, I came from the dirt, so I leave like a star. Mama say go to school, don't chase this life. I told her, wanna make more money than she has. Maybe one day I'll buy an island with 3 poor houses. Evil eyes watching me from every corner, but I'ma move like I'm harder, I think like I'm harder. I'm never going back to the pits of hell. Even the devil himself doesn't want me there.
So
Well, which one would you say is your favorite, your best?
from the tracks on the thingy, my favorite song on it, I would say, flow-wise, I would say The Topic. Instrumental, I would say Phase 2.
Okay.
Lyrically, I would say Emet.
Oh,
I would say Emet.
yeah.
Truth-wise, facts, I would say The Thrill Is Gone and Evil Eyes.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask you about The Thrill Is Gone. I just love it. Tell me about what are you talking about in this? Like,
The Thrill Is Gone was
Yeah.
inspired by it was inspired by one of my ex.
did you hear that, girl? You got a song up there.
She inspired me to write that song. Actually, that song took me a while to write because of the facts behind the song. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So she inspired me to write that song, and when I finished writing the song and recording the song, I actually didn't like it.
Why?
I didn't like it because it was too real for me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It was too real to me. Like, you know, when you listen to a track that, you know, that has a lot of facts about yourself
Yeah.
and what you went through. So, you know, it's kind of hard to listen to it, and then, you know, it's,
And it's also like you're putting basically your business out
yeah,
there.
I'm putting my business out there. That's why I didn't like the track. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's too real. But we had my manager was telling me that he really liked that song. The Thrill Is Gone. He really liked it. It's actually one of his favorite songs. And we sent a couple of tracks to the BBC radio,
Yes.
like about 9 tracks.
Yeah.
And out of all the 9 tracks, they picked Thrill Is Gone. I was disappointed. But since that day, when they played the song on the radio, I started liking the track.
Of course.
Yeah, I started liking the track. But yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
Alright.
Like that goes back to the experience. You get what I mean? Whatever we go through can also help you achieve what you want to achieve. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it wasn't for that song, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have get a radio play
Alright.
if it wasn't for that
I
song.
want to ask you, like, do you think you have grown as an artist, both lyrically and just as a person?
A lot. I've grown as lyrically as an artist, as a person, a lot. Before, like, throughout my career, I've released 4 mixtapes.
Yeah.
Pen to Paper, I released Pen to Paper.
Yeah.
That mixtape was back when I was at college at the age of 18,
Yeah.
with Weathers, NMG, and all of them. And then I released Face Off with Cornstar.
Yeah.
And then after that, I released Who's About This, and now I'm on the Vintage. So if you really listen to all those mixtapes, you understand my journey.
Yeah.
Pen to Paper was more about the streets. Do you get what I mean? You know, the whole concept of being a gangster.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? That was the only thing that I was putting into my music,
Yeah.
the streets. And then Face Off was more like a warm-up session with Cornstar. Do you get what I mean? And then Who's About This was more about developing my flow. Was more about developing my flow. We're just, you know, focusing on the flow. If you listen to that mixtape, there's more freestyle than songs, actually. And then Vintage is more about knowing how to write songs in general. Do you get what I mean? Chorus. On the Vintage, I didn't even focus too much on the lyrics or flow. I was just focused on how to write a proper song. That's what I did. So you can see, like, as an artist, how I developed myself, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I had to focus on the flow, bars, chorus, and everything in general. So, you know, there's a journey.
I love it. One thing I love about you so much is the fact that you never give up on this music journey that you're taking. It's just amazing. What keeps you going? Like, how do you do it?
What keeps me going? What keeps me going is always knowing how far you came. Do you get what I mean? is knowing how far you came. Because if I every artist has to go through that situation that you want to give up. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're an artist, you haven't thought of giving up, then I don't know, you will not make it. You get what I mean? There's always that part that you just say, you sit down, you say, I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna stop music. You get what I mean? But then thinking about it, I've been doing this for a long time, so I might as well just keep going. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 50 Cent say, get rich or die trying. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying. So yeah, that's what keeps me going, knowing how far I came.
Talking about the future, what should we expect from the mixtape itself and TooClassical?
You definitely expect a lot of singles. After Vintage, I won't be releasing any sort of album or mixtapes. I'll just be releasing singles. But you'll be expecting you can expect a lot of videos and a lot of live shows. At the moment, I'm not performing. At the moment, I'm not performing. Just focusing on marketing the Vintage mixtape.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of me now.
Yeah.
A lot of me. Yeah, I've been quiet for quite a while now, but yeah, I'm here.
Another question I could ask. You and Cornstar did this amazing song called Head Down. Girls, I'm sure you know what I'm talking
Head
about,
down.
right?
Head down.
Yeah, like, do you guys have more work coming up, or?
We don't have anything coming up
Yeah.
at all, but we only got one track since Head Down. Well, we did few tracks, but we haven't released them because we don't like him. We don't like the tracks. But he's the only rapper on my mixtape actually, on the Vintage. He's the only rapper on the Vintage mixtape.
Yeah.
The rest of the song is just me and few singers. That's it. I didn't put any rappers on there. I was supposed to put Will Blaze on there. I don't know if you know, but Blaze. Yeah, shout out to Blaze. Shout out to Blaze. Yeah. I was supposed to put him on a song. It's called Reach Out, but it didn't happen. A lot of things, happen behind closed doors that, you don't need to know. But yeah, I don't think Blaze want me to tell you anyways. But yeah, I really wanted him to be on that song anyways. But yeah, I only managed to put Constar on a mixtape, and then right now we're just focusing on our own solo stuff.
Yeah.
He's working on his singles with the whole what's it called, limited edition. He's doing his thing, and I'm doing my thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So once we reach our targets, our goals, then we might consider doing a face-off part 2. But we don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're coming to the end of this interview, and I just want to say, have you got any message to your fans, your female friends as well?
I don't know, but you can expect a lot of singles, a lot of videos coming up, a lot of things coming up, and then a lot of live shows as well, a lot of singles. I've already wrote my next singles. Like when I release Vintage, I've got a selection of 5 singles that I'm going to be releasing. So those tracks is just waiting for the Vintage to appear. So after that, I'll be releasing a few singles. But you're definitely gonna see me on TV soon. But yeah, man, shout out to all my my whole management team.
Yes.
Shout out to what's his name, Jack. Shout out to Jack, my manager.
Yeah.
Shout out to my road manager, Kenny. That nigga. Yo, this is that one again. And again.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be expecting a lot from me this year, definitely. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos, a lot of freestyles, a lot of live shows. A lot of singles. I'll be releasing a lot of singles after my Vintage mixtape. So those tracks they're already done. They're already written. I'm just waiting to release Vintage. Then after that, I'll be releasing a lot of singles. Yeah, and shout out to my management team. Shout out to my manager Jack. Shout out to Jack Sawyer, and shout out to Kenny, my road manager. He takes care of business. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jason as well. He's been taking all the pictures for Vintage and everything. Shout out to Linda as well. Thanks for coming. Thanks for for tuning up.
Did you hear that? I gotta shout out.
Yeah, and shout out to Cornstar. You know, he's yesterday I was in the studio with him actually recording his new single. Yeah, I was just there. We were there for like 9 hours. It's crazy. I didn't even record anything. I was just watching him.
Wow.
He didn't even pay me as well, you know.
Black people, it's always about money.
Yo, I was starving in the studio, bro. For like, you know, I was there for like nearly 10 hours, bro. I was starving, you know. Mine didn't even buy me food.
Damn.
Not even water, bro.
Damn, Costa, you've been rolling. You can't
Yo,
even.
man is spitting bars. Didn't even give me a verse to jump on this track. But anyway, enough love. It's not love anyways. But his new single is sounding good. It's sounding really good.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Blaze as well. He's bringing out his mixtape, The Blur. He's doing his thing, you know. Shout out to all the artists in Wolves, man, doing their thing, you know. But you know, one thing you gotta know, I'm here.
And that's it. He's back, y'all. And that's from me.
TooClassical.
Ciao.
Peace.